Hello and welcome to this energy reading of March 2021. First, I'm gonna tune in and say what I personally feel about this upcoming month. Then we also have some cards laying here. 3 tarot cards for general energy of March. Then we have here the greatest challenge of March and the greatest gift of March. So we're gonna start. So, what I personally feel about this upcoming month is the energies are going very rapidly. A lot of things moving around and so much is happening energetically in March. So it's important to stay grounded and allowing yourself to receive of what's coming in for you, because also the energy frequencies of the earth are still going up and up, if you know about Schumann resonance. So it may feel like, oh, you want to do this and now you're motivated to this and that and this and that, but don't forget to take a step back and try to see the bigger picture of it all. It's all unfolding. Because when you go a lot of fast into one direction, you may miss a path that we're opening for you. So it's important to stay grounded and be open-minded of what's coming. And what I also see is a lot of new people, also with this arising of spring, with this awakening of nature. Also we awaken with nature. So more and more people will awaken, also those who are not familiar with any information or spirituality. And this feels like also the time where some people might come to you for questions or guidance about handling the global situation. And it's also important to be comfortable to do nothing. Especially now in this new age of information, everything's going quicker and quicker. And so the energies and just doing nothing for a moment or for a day can really help heal and integrate all these frequencies that are coming in. Communication is also another thing that came up. More and more honest communication is possible. It feels like the communication, especially with the global shifts happening, has been a lot disrupted, and there couldn't be much communication between the one side and the other. It's either this or that, and there's nothing in between. It feels like March is the beginning of really starting to come to a level of communication with one another, so that we are now being able to really understand of the other, of oneself, of what's happening. Communication not only with another person, but also communication with the self and with all the things that are around us, with nature, with the animals, with the spirits, with the unfolding and opening up to new possibilities. And March is just the beginning of a huge energetic wave, feels like. It's just like March can feel a lot, but it feels also like later in the year there's even more coming. So the March is like the preparation for you for really get things going for the rest of the year. Alright, that was it from me. Now we're gonna have a look at the cards. First we have here 3 tarot cards. Just gonna put them here. Okay, we have here, let's say these 2 first. We have here, this is says it's German failure, and this means change. So it feels like in March there can be any kind of challenge coming for you, which might drag you down, which might feels like you're not yourself and feels like you're stuck in a certain situation or whatever. But here, this is important, change. You have always the power of choice. You have always the power to change the situation. This is what is really needed in March, to have a different perspective, to change on your perceived view, your change on yourself or your environment. And it's also very important to stay balanced, to balance yourself within, and then you also find the balance without. Balance the yin and the yang, body, mind, spirit, and combine the all, connected in the heart center. And when you're rooted in that, when you have the groundedness and the balance, that won't be much of an issue. And this is the Prince of Cups. That's how it looks like. And yeah, you can see there's a lot of air element going. So you have a lot of spiritual help, especially in the upcoming March. And a lot of spirits and star family or ascended master, they want to connect to you and want to help you with what's going on. So ask for help. Really, that's a really strong message that I get. Ask for help. Say to yourself, I open myself to receive help and guidance from my spirit guides. I open myself to connect and receive healing from my angels. Whatever resonates with you, just saying the words can make a big difference on what's happening for you and any kind of challenge. Open yourself to receive. As I said also before, it's important because you have a big frigging bird you ride on. You have nice lotus. You have a lot of air pushing you forward. But it's up to you if you want to go with the air, sail on the air, or if you want to stay stuck. It's your choice. It's your conscious choice on how you're going to deal with the situation. You have the power. You're the creator of your own reality. Remember that. All right, now we're going to go to the biggest challenge. Let's see. Oh, it's the beetle. Have a look at that. Life restored. Priestess of the Phoenix. Oh, very beautiful. Okay, what is the beetle? Is kind of like the meaning for persistence, for having a big shell of what might be coming for you, and have the determination of changing the situation also. And having the courage to ask for help, having the courage to look within, having the courage to look at certain issues or challenges that are coming. But the beetle is also flying here, so once you're able to persist of what's happening, to be able to take a step back and see the whole situation from a bigger perspective, you have no troubles to fly, even though, and you have also kind of like swords with you, spiky things, that you're also able to attack, to focus on where you're going. I think this is also important, to really have to focus on where you want to go, and don't get too attached to other things that it might not be for you. So in the meaning of grow a big shell on things that are really not important for you, for your higher self, for your soul. Ask yourself, tune into yourself, is this resonating with me? And if it's not, go your shell and fly away. Yeah, that's what I feel of it. Then we have here the biggest gift of March 2021. Beautiful. It's Soul Child. Yeah, it's very nice and light and very positive. Yeah, it feels like with what's happening, it might be correlated to your inner child, and maybe there might be some triggers from your childhood. But overall, when you go through it and grow this big shell and ask your guides and follow your own intuition, balancing yourself, then you find peace within, and this little child here will be very happy and very connected to the light, and knowing that the light is always there, knowing that the guidance is always here. And a lot of colorfuls, and not only connecting really with your inner child, but also like embodying your inner child. Let the inner child out, let it play, go outside, climb the trees. And I feel like a lot of joy is coming for you as well, or in general, a lot of joy. Especially also, with spring awakening, and nature, and connecting to nature can also help. That's also what I feel. And getting like the inner child out in nature is also very healing and grounding, of course. And it feels like there might be new rays of color coming for you, new opportunities. Once you had changed your perspective, your situation, your choice, there might be new things awaiting for you that you might not thought about. And these things might then also come you back into a more joyful way of interacting with life, more joyful way of interacting with yourself and others and the whole universe. I think that's it for now. Thank you so much for listening to me. I wish you all a beautiful start into the spring month. So thank you. Bye bye. Namaste.